Okay, today we're going to set up a new Facebook advertising campaign for our TN Property Solutions client. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up his website, and I'm going to find his Facebook page. And the easiest way to find somebody's Facebook page is typically to open up their website and look for the Facebook link. So here is the Facebook page. And one thing I always like to do with new clients, obviously, is like their page. I've already gained access to this page, so you won't see the like button anymore. But typically, yeah, if you have a new client, I would suggest liking their page. All right, so first thing we're going to do is go to facebook.com/ads manager. So you can see that here. And I'm in the ads manager, and I'm under my default campaign. So I'm going to click on this menu here, and this, again, may change from time to time, but I want to get to business settings. So you can actually go to business settings by going to business.facebook.com. We manage multiple business manager accounts, or we have access to multiple business manager accounts. So I'm going to click our main agency account. Now you will be limited to the amount of ad accounts that you can create under each business account. And once Facebook sees that you're actively using a certain amount of ad accounts, then it will let you add more. And I may have mentioned this before, but one of the great tricks is if you stop using an old ad account, let's say like this one, you can actually relabel that ad account and use it for a new ad account instead. So today we might actually do that because I might be at my limit of ad accounts as well. So we're going to create a new ad account for, oh, never mind. Looks like we've already done that. So one of my team members has already done that, so created a new ad account for TN Property Solutions. So that's great. So another thing we need to do is manage that page. So the way that you gain access through Business Manager to somebody's Facebook page is you go to Pages, and you just click Add, and you want to request access to the page, and then you'll enter that page URL. All right, we've already done that, and then the client accepted that. So we now have access to that page. Now, that it doesn't stop there. We actually have to give ourselves, we have to sign people to the page. So that's already been done as well. Looks like Meg has already handled that. So she clicked on the page and actually gave us access to that page, and we should have admin access. So now we can actually run ads through the page. And then going back to ad accounts, if I look at that ad account, you can see it right here, and you can see Rachel no longer needs access, but Meg and I do need access. So we have access to the TN Property Solutions ad account. And I want to view the payment method. So an ad account's not going to work unless we have a payment method associated with it. And there, that's right. That's the correct payment method. So we're good there. So this is ready to go. This used to be an old account for this company here. So we've renamed that. Okay. So now we're going to go back to our ads manager. Now that we have, one other thing I did want to show you. Let's say that the client already has an ad account. You can actually request access the same way you do like a page. You can request access to that ad account. Okay. Or any types of assets or pixels, data sources, pixels, catalogs. You can request access or gain access to those different things. All right, so let's go to Ads Manager. And we're going to find that ad account. So we're going to select here and look for that new ad account. Here it is right here. We're going to delete the old campaigns for the old client. And because Facebook does not like if you're running different basic websites, right, or different business campaigns in the same ad group or in the same ad account. It likes to see only one, business, one URL potentially running for that ad account. All right, let's let that get deleted. So it looks like all of those were deleted. Now we're going to create a new campaign, and our campaign is going to be for reach. So we want to reach as many people as possible and get them to our client's website. All right, it's going to be an auction, so we're going to do reach. And our goal here is to deliver at least 10,000 targeted ad views per month. We're going to name this campaign TN Property Solutions Reach Campaign. The ad set is going to be homeowners in Clarksville. And then the ad set, I'll leave that because I'll create because I have different image ads to use. All right, so we've got our ad set created. We're going to turn on campaign budget optimization, and we're going to set our daily budget, for this campaign at a very small $2 a day, which is typically fine for a reach campaign because you can actually reach a lot of people for that amount. And again, we only need to deliver the ad 10,000 times a month. The Facebook page we're going to change from the previous client to this client, which is going to be so this is why I need access to the page, right? You have to give yourself access to the page so that I see it in this dropdown. If you don't see it in this dropdown, that means you didn't give yourself access to it. It can start today. We're going to use an audience of actually we don't have any custom audience created, so we're going to go down here. First, we're going to edit the location to Clarksville, and we want people living in this location because we don't want to target people that have recently been to the location and just maybe visiting family. And we'll do a 20-mile on this as well, like we did for our Google Ads campaign. 18 to 65 is fine because I am going to target homeowners. And let's see. Here we go. Right here, homeowner. And that future military homeowner is actually really good. Let's do interest in home improvement. We can do renovations, home repair, and we can see our audience changing here as we add these. So new house. Actually, let's take out new house. Let's do home improvements, maintenance, repair, operations. I don't actually like that one. First time buyer. Real estate, that's fine. And I think that's a good audience, right? 110,000 people. House hunting. We could target, well, no, I don't want to do that. Let's do homeowners associations too. Okay, so that's a good audience. It's people that own a home or interested in home ownership or home repair within our target market. And then we're going to do automatic placements. We're going to let Facebook place the ads wherever it thinks is best to accomplish reach. And then we're going to hit next and move into creating our actual ad. And we're going to do add image number 1. So this client doesn't have a Instagram account, so we'll just use selected page, and Facebook will actually create an Instagram account that's similar to this page to run ads through. Or we could connect their specific account, but they don't have one. We're going to use a single image or video. We're going to remove all these old media because it's pulling media from our previous campaigns, and we're going to add our images. So we'll go to, there's all the old images from the previous client that used that ad set. That's the reason those are there, is because we duplicated that ad set. And then we'll head over to our ads, which we've already created in Canva. Here's our Facebook ads here, and we'll start with number 1. Here we go. We'll hit next on that, and that's fine. All those look fine. We're going to go back to our language that we came up with the client in our notebook. So let's grab that. Right here. Notebook. Notebook. Yep, that was it actually. And we can use that language here in our primary text. And, we need to add actually what we do here. HVAC and plumbing services. I want to kind of separate that. So need basically. All right. So I've added in the primary text, and I do want to add a website URL because we definitely want people to visit the website. The headline is going to be heating, air conditioning. Let's see what we can fit here. Plumbing. Oh, it needs the URL. Okay, let's grab the URL. So quit freaking out. Just do that. Okay. That's fine. So heating, air conditioning, plumbing. We offer a wide range of services in regards to, and that's pulling from the website. Let's change that to need heating. Because I don't know that everyone understands what HVAC means. All right, need heating, air conditioning, or plumbing help. And then let's bring that up so that it's not truncated. Need heating, air conditioning, plumbing help. We'll come up for free, give you a free second opinion, and do the work. I love that. And then they'll click on that. There's the website, heating, air conditioning, plumbing. We offer a variety of services. That all looks good. Or you can change this to, let's add the coupon here. So we'll say $100 off full system replacements. There we go. So that's underneath there. And let's go ahead and build out, so we can create our UTM code generator, or we can build out a perimeter here. So we can do campaign source, we'll just do treehouse. So you can put your company name here. The medium can be Facebook, IG, and then campaign name can be, yeah, we'll leave that. That's fine. Source and medium is fine with me. You could actually do, it's a content, we can say number 1. So we'll hit apply, and that's going to create that code, which we'll be able to read that code in Google Analytics. The call to action is going to be, let's do call now, and then let's use our call tracking number that we set up. Which is under our notebooks, right here. And we set this call tracking number up using CallRail. You can watch the Google Ads video on how to do that, and that allows us to track all of our different calls. Okay, so 931-263-1590, 931-263-1590, and we have already set the pixel up. So we do have the pixel installed on the website. You can watch the pixel setup training video to learn how to do that, but that's called an event or event setup on Facebook, and you basically put some code on the client's website. And the benefit of that is if somebody clicks through and visits the website, or anyone that goes to the website, even if they're not on Facebook, Facebook has its own data on there and it's starting to collect the information of those people. And when we're ready to run an ad based on that audience, we're going to have, let's say we get 1,000 people to visit the website in a month from either our Google ads, or our Facebook ads, or whatever ads, or just generic traffic or SEO. Facebook can then match that audience or create a new audience of people exactly like those people. So, if 1,000 people looking for plumbing, HVAC work visit the website from the Clarksville area in the next month, then now we have a really good audience to create a lookalike audience based on that. But again, that's more advanced, creating lookalike audiences, but it's always good just to get the pixel installed on the client's website so you can start building that data over time. All right. So our ad is good. We're going to go ahead and publish that. And it's published, and that's going to be pending with Facebook. All right, we're going to close this window out. Now we're actually going to go to the ad image and hit duplicate and leave all of that the same. If you've had an ad that's been running for a while and maybe you've had to delete some negative comments or some trashy comments, you may want to uncheck that, but for now we just started that, so there's no existing reactions, comments to share or to duplicate. All right, here's our second one, so let's put number 2. Again, this is all, everything's going to be set up the way that it was before. So one thing we're going to do is we're just going to delete the images, and we're going to add a new image. And we're going to upload. Here's our image 2. So we're trying different types of ad images. And we built these images using Canva. Again, highly recommend Canva, and we'll have a training video on Canva as well that you can watch and learn how to make these designs. Or you can go to Upwork or Fiverr and hire a quick designer to create these ad sets for you, or these ad images for you. All right, and if you want to create them in all the different formats, that's fine. You can select different images for all these different formats. This tends to work very well for such a very basic text-heavy image. I feel like this square is going to work just fine in all the different feeds. And you can look at it and see how it looks in all the different feeds here. All right, all of our text is the same. The only thing we changed out was the image. So we will want to change our perimeter, or change our 1 to 2, so that we know that ad 2 led to X amount of traffic to the website. All right, now we can just publish that. Now the third ad set we're going to create is going to be a carousel. So it's going to show a selection of images that the client can sort, or the person seeing the ad can slide through. So let's close this out. Let's duplicate this again. We'll hit duplicate. And then this time we're actually going to hit carousel. So I don't know if it's going to delete all my primary text. It might. So let me just copy that before I select carousel. And here we go. So now it's asking us for the images for the carousel. So it did delete some of my text. So I want to add a specific headline. Oh, wait, well, let's go ahead and just put the images in first. There's number 1. Continue. Okay, so jumping ahead, I have already added, I paused the video and went ahead and added the rest of the carousel images just to save time. But you can see here is my first carousel image, and my headline is Dirty HVAC, which I can see here, and then it's linking to the website URL, and I've actually updated that URL UTM code to cleaning as opposed to number 2, so I know it's coming from this carousel ad, which is all about getting your HVAC system cleaned. And then the second one is the second image, and you can see here it says we can clean it. Then it's time for clean. It kind of matches. All of them have the call number, or the number to call. The third one is contact us for a service that won't be beat. Schedule a cleaning, and then the fourth one is or get it replaced. $100 off complete installation, and then see more at our website here. I deselected automatically show the best performing cards first. So this is going to be selected by default, but the reason for this is because typically carousels are used to sell products, so you're going to show a bunch of product images, and it's going to show the best performing product image first, right? The product that people seem to like the most, which you may not know as somebody that develops product. You may not know which product is resonating the most with people on Facebook. So go ahead and deselect that if you're trying to tell a story like we are with your cards in a specific order. And I left the add a card at the end with your page profile picture. So that's actually this card at the end. I did not put that in there, upload that. It's automatically putting that in there. All right. The primary text I changed because this is all about cleaning. So extend the functionality and lifespan of your HVAC units with a custom cleaning. And then we have our UTM code here. And again, let's update that to cleaning. I'm not sure why we had to update that twice. It looks like actually we have to update that with each card too. So why don't we go through and do that? Glad I caught that. And there's not like a save button, so I'm just clicking outside of it. Okay, so everything looks good. We have call now, we have the phone number, and that's good. So just click publish on that. And Facebook is going to start publishing those advertisements. They're going to go through an approval process first. The first two have already been approved. They happened very quickly. And this one is still in review, in approval process. So if it gets rejected, you should get a notification with reasoning why it got rejected. Sometimes it can take I've seen it take up to 2 days to get an advertisement approved, which is unusual. Typically, they're going to get approved within 24 hours. So sit back and wait for those to get approved. And once they're approved, check back in, take a look. You don't necessarily have to go in and pause the different ad sets because we set campaign budget optimization here at the campaign level. That means Facebook is going to optimize the campaign between the ad sets, which we only have one, and the ads. So it's going to optimize the campaign and put the ads in front of the right audience and use the right ad that resonates the best with the audience, that delivers the best results. Okay, good luck setting up all your client campaign or your client Facebook campaigns.